Hey guys, this is Laced from Korgath, and I'm going to narrate this video walking you through the 4.2.2 Demonology Warlock rotation. For starters, I use the basic 0, 31, 10 Demonology talents, except for I have improved Hand of Gul'dan for fights with ads. This video walks you through the process of hard casting the Felguard for the Demon Soul buff and instant casting the Fel Hunter for sustained single target DPS. I use the prime glyphs Immolate, Metamorphosis, and Incinerate, but for fights with multiple targets it is higher DPS to use the Felguard full time and swap in the Felguard glyph for the Incinerate glyph that I'm using. I start off fights by having the Felguard as my current pet and pre-potting before combat starts. Because the Doomguard's DPS is determined by your current amount of spell power and mastery, it is important that you use your Guardian early for maximum DPS. The reason for using it early is so that your Volcanic Potion is active and so are your Power Torrent, Lightweave Embroidery, and Volcanic Deck, which maximizes the Doomguard's potential. Another alternative for longer fights is to pre-Soul Burn and Soul Harvest so you aren't missing the shard going into the fight, and you can still have the Soul Burn buff going into the fight, but I don't do this in the video. After pre-potting, I begin with Curse of Elements and then use my Felguard's Felstorm. After this, I use Demon Soul, which is macroed with the Moonwell Chalice, and Metamorphosis, quickly followed by Immolation Aura. Then I begin my rotation by using Immolate, Corruption, Hand of Gul'dan, Bane of Doom, and Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame is not a necessary component, but will provide a DPS increase for you and your Fel Hunter if you use it on cooldown. I then cast Shadow Bolt until I have all of my spell power and mastery procs to use the Doomguard prior to the Volcanic Potion expiring. I then have a macro to cast Soul Burn and summon a Fel Hunter instantly and maintain the rotation of Shadow Bolt, casting Hand of Gul'dan and Shadow Flame on cooldown, and refreshing Corruption and Bane of Doom prior to their expiration until the cooldown on Demon Soul and Metamorphosis have about 5 seconds left.
Take a lot more than rage and muscle. Open your heart and hands, my son, or you'll never make it over the river. It'll take a lot more than words and guns, a whole lot more than riches and muscle. The hands of the many must join as one, and together we'll cross the river. It'll take a lot more than words and guns, a whole lot more.
After 5 seconds remain on the cooldown for both Demon Soul and Metamorphosis, I begin hard casting the Felguard, Felstorm once he's up, and use Demon Soul, macroed with the Moonwell Chalice, Metamorphosis, and Immolation Aura. Once the Felguard stops Felstorming, I use my macro to instant cast the Fel Hunter once again and maintain the previous rotation. The reason for switching out pets is because the Demon Soul buff that the Felguard supplies is far better and a very significant DPS increase to use before Metamorphosis over the Fel Hunter's Demon Soul. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and happy hunting.